All right, here we are. And tonight I am camping out of a Jeep Wrangler Rubicon, which is pretty sweet. I came up through the valley with the top off. That was quite a bit of fun, just taking in the cool air. But if you're just getting with the program, this morning on the way down the mountain, I totaled the Subaru. And it's currently sitting at a lot that it was towed into. And I'll be basically stuck here in Utah for the next however long until I can work with insurance, get a check, and hopefully a new Subaru soon. So for now, at least for a week, I've got the Jeep Rubicon. And I am camped back up in the Uinta, UINTA National Forest, I believe, which is where I camped last night, except it was up on the mountain, way on a different part. And now I am camped along this road here that comes all the way through the valley. And there, as you see, I got a neighbor, but there are people camped all the way down through here. Some great spots carved out. This is a really cool area. On the way down, I saw a group of mountain climbers getting ready to climb these rocks. And then just down the road are these hot springs. So that's pretty cool, cool area. So if you're not familiar with it, I love Utah so far. May not leave, may come back and stay, who knows? We'll see. But yeah, I'm all set up and ready to go for the night. And yeah, we'll see what we can get into. Probably build a fire, sit out by the creek, and just enjoy the time here. But before I get into all that, let me go ahead and just show you the setup. There's plenty of room in the Jeep. And then I found me a little turkey feather here at camp. I had to post up there for decoration and probably keep. But as you can see, there's plenty of room in the back here. I got plenty of space to lay out my pad and my sleeping area. I was able to stack everything over on the left that would normally be in a cargo carrier, but thankfully there's plenty of room for that. Got some stuff in the front seat, and we're ready for a good epic night here. It's nice and cool in the valley, so the sun won't be a problem. No need to build a canopy. And we got a creek, guys. You know we always got a good campfire going. Wind's blowing around in my face. Here, though, I need to move. Yeet. I think I'm gonna knock these logs over and keep it small, keep it below the stones. I don't want, there's no wind, but you know, it's been pretty dry here, I believe, so we want to be safe all times. I divided one side just to have a smaller contained fire. Got plenty chopped up. I know you probably can't see me, but can. Thought it'd be a good time for a campfire talk. So, see what we have to share tonight. What's on my mind. But we're just gonna take today's lesson, for example, totaling the Subaru. You'll see in the footage that when it rolled over in the embankment, you know, I threw the phone down and then I just knew it was gone. There was no catching it. And I picked up the phone, just kind of filmed and moved on, you know, because that's all you can do is embrace the things that happen, all things in all places. You know, we can react, we can get angry, we can, you know, fly off the handle. And yes, we need to embrace those emotions as well because they exist and we can't just stuff them away and deny them, but we can transmute them through, you know, steady practice and change in perspective. You know, you have peace that it's just going to be okay. You know, everything's going to be all right no matter what. and you're always going to be taken care of. You're always protected, even when it doesn't seem like it. You know, we could always play the game that, you know, it could have been worse, you know, could have been in the car or could have been up on top of the mountain at that time, but I was at the bottom of the mountain. So we just move on from there. We're going to, you know, continue on this journey. I got a rental car. Thankful and grateful for that. It's a nice Jeep Rubicon, you know, and yeah, we'll sit tight here in Utah. So far, it's one of my most favorite places, and I'm still excited about it. Through and through, it's been an epic journey. Like, I feel fulfilled and full right now, and there are a lot of things that could make this experience much better, you know, and things that I do eventually want, and we'll get there. But for now, we're camping and exploring in remote places for free, and just having the best time ever. So yeah, let's keep going. Coffee on the morning fire over the coals. He's trying to dodge me. Bird. It just flew down out of the hills. And there's a couple more that went down there. She's trying to get back out because she wants to go this way. Well, hi there. Alright, there's a big guy. What are you doing? You live in that tree? Alright, good. Sees the trail to take. Fifth Water Hot Springs, 2 miles. 0.5 to 4.5 miles. Be a courteous trail user. 111 on the GPS coordinates. But it is looking absolutely spectacular up through here. And we'll see how far it takes us to get to the hot springs. I almost just want to go down and get in that water. I bet it feels amazing. Let's see. Oh, it's actually pretty cold. Oh man, that's going to be great to get into. We'll probably get in after the hot springs somewhere. I'm sure there's more spots. Well, it flew away. Guys, I may not leave here. This is one of the most beautiful places I've ever been to. So far, Utah's killing it in the experience category with the views and the nature. I really enjoyed Colorado, and I know there's more to explore in Colorado, and I'll make my way back there at some point. But right now, we are in Utah. We are in Utah. What y'all's motto? I don't know. The beautiful state. There's more than just the canyons, that's for sure. Check out this wall, all this green here. Like I said, absolutely a place to come and visit. And what's this mushroom looking rock? And if you don't, chipmunk, go. Hey buddy, where you at? There. Hey, where'd you go? Oh, all right. Anyways, the chipmunks are adorable. And even if you don't make it to Utah, I'm glad you could join me on this epic adventure out here. In case you were wondering, there's the nude camp, the nudist colony. Check out this sick tree though. I just passed a guy and his son. And I said, am I getting close? And he goes, no. I think we're almost there, guys. A couple more hikers. Join the hike. People down there having lunch. Let's go. All right, I actually think this is it. Where they were eating lunch was one. So I'm ready to get in. Let's go. Alright guys, as you can see, there's multiple pools to get into, but in my experience, these things are boiling hot. But let's see, let's step in here. What's this feel like? Oh yeah, it's much hotter here than compared to the one under the falls. We're just gonna follow this down here. Oh shit, shoot, it's slippery. The rocks are nice and silver, like the butterflies and the dragonflies. So long. One of my favorite spots. So many good spots along this journey. We're gonna find them. All right, guys, I found a spot carved out just out of the way of everybody and off the path, and I thought the hike back from the hot springs would be a good point to close up wherever we're at right now in the series. So I appreciate y'all coming along. Highly recommend hitting up these hot springs just outside of Spanish Fork. Thanks for coming along. It's been a great time. I love it here. Utah's great. And we'll see where the adventure takes us from here. All right, peace, y'all.